He got my sister pregnant and brought the baby after 6 months. I never knew it was his. My sister left without telling me anything until she came back smiling and acting like she wanted to start over. But really, she wanted her baby back, and now everything is about to explode. Amara came to stay with her elder sister Ifunaya because she didn't have her life together. Amara was very attractive, curvy, confident, and everybody noticed her. She liked enjoyment. She didn't like responsibility. If life became hard, she preferred to run. Ifunaya was married to Chinedu. She was a very calm woman. She trusted her home and her sister. She welcomed Amara completely without thinking twice. At first, everything was normal. But Amara was always at home, and Chinedu was always around. They spoke a lot, and they also laughed a lot. They became too comfortable. It didn't start with sex. It started with sitting together too often, joking too much, and touching hands by mistake. They looked at each other longer than normal. Amara enjoyed the attention Chinedu liked feeling wanted. Chinedu tried at first. He knew it was wrong. Very wrong. She was his wife's sister. His conscience screamed. But every time Amara was around, he felt things he hadn't felt in years. Desire, excitement, and attention. Amara noticed. She leaned into it slowly. Nothing aggressive, just small things. Laughing at his jokes even when they weren't funny. Brushing his arm by accident and staying in the room longer than necessary. One evening, Ifunaya went out for a church vigil. Amara lingered in the living room. Chinedu felt the tension building. He told himself, "This is a mistake, I cannot." But Amara sat closer. She looked into his eyes and smiled. "We'll never do it again," she whispered, almost teasing. "Just once, please." It was soft and persuasive. It was dangerous. Chinedu argued with himself. "It's my wife's sister. This is wrong. I regret it." But desire, when it's hot, is louder than reason. One night, in the dim light, their hands met and their lips brushed. One mistake, another mistake, and something led to another. And it happened. Afterwards, Chinedu felt sick with guilt. He didn't want it to happen again, but Amara smiled slightly. "We can't change what happened," she said. "But we can't stop ourselves, or can we?" And they didn't. It became small encounters, hidden moments, and secret glances. One night led to another. It wasn't planned. It wasn't consistent at first. But every time they saw each other, tension returned. It was the one thing that refused to stay one time. Every smile, every touch, every quiet moment when Ifunaya wasn't around made the attraction grow. Ifunaya noticed the changes. Conversation stopped when she entered. Chinedu became distant. Amara avoided her eyes. She didn't catch them, but she knew something was wrong. She was scared to confront them, she thought. She said to herself, "What if I'm wrong? What if I destroy my marriage for nothing?" So she stayed quiet. When Amara got pregnant, she panicked. At first, she didn't want a child. She didn't want any responsibility. She didn't want to face her sister. So she told Chinedu secretly. Then one morning, she packed and left the house without explanation. Ifunaya was hot, but she also was relieved. She said at least whatever was going on is over. Then 6 months later, Amara gave birth. Reality hit her hard. There was no sleep and no freedom. The baby was always crying, and she couldn't cope. So she called Chinedu and handed him the baby. She left without saying anything. Chinedu brought the baby home and lied. Someone abandoned this baby, he said. Ifunaya believed him. She didn't know the baby was her sister's child. They named the baby Zara. Ifunaya raised Zara with love. She treated her like her own. Zara had a serious allergy, and the doctor warned them clearly. Ifunaya was very careful. She monitored everything Zara ate. She never joked with it. 3 years later, Amara returned. Ifunaya opened the door and froze. Her sister looked the same, but somehow more confident and more in control. Ifunaya, Amara said softly. It's been a long time. They hugged. Ifunaya noticed something different. A softness in Amara's voice. A humility in her voice. I just wanted to come back, see you and see Zara, Amara said quietly. I wanted to start over, live my life without depending on you. I know I hurt you before, but I'm sorry. Ifunaya was surprised, shocked and confused. It's a lot, she said carefully. I didn't expect this. Amara smiled and glanced at Zara. She was playing quietly nearby. She's beautiful, Amara whispered. My little baby. Ifunaya flinched slightly, but didn't question it. She assumed Amara meant it as admiration. She didn't know the truth. Zara was actually Amara's child. For the first few days, Amara acted harmless. She helped with the chores and played with Zara. Occasionally, she would call her softly. My baby, come here. It wasn't loud, just a gentle whisper. Ifunaya watched her closely, and she was uneasy. They had a quiet conversation one evening. I had to leave before, Amara said softly, pretending sincerity. I couldn't stay. I needed to start my life without depending on anyone. I never meant to hurt you. Ifunaya nodded slowly. She felt relieved. Maybe her sister had really changed. But beneath Amara's calm voice, her real plans simmered. She wasn't just back for reconciliation. She wanted her child back. I've been thinking about her a lot, Amara said, her eyes lingering on Zara. I just want to be part of her life. Really part. Ifunaya frowned slightly. Something in Amara's tone didn't feel innocent. But she said nothing, choosing to trust her sister. Chinedu overheard part of the conversation. He had grown to love Zara. He had bounded her. He had learned from the past and didn't want Amara taking her away. She stays here, Chinedu said firmly when they were alone. I will not let you take Zara. Not now and never. Amara smiled, soft and sweet, hiding her frustration. I'm not asking to take her today, she said, almost whispering. I just want to be close. I just want to spend time with my baby. And so Amara started blending in again, quietly and carefully. She played with Zara sometimes, calling her softly, my baby. She stroked her hair when nobody was looking. Every smile, every whispered word, every gentle touch hid her real motive to reclaim her child. Ifunaya, unaware of the truth, wanted to believe her sister had truly changed. But a small unease remained in her chest. Chinedu stayed firm. He loved Zara. He wanted to protect her. And he wanted to build his marriage with Ifunaya again. Amara had returned pretending to reconcile. But underneath, the battle for her child had just begun. It was a quiet afternoon. Zara was playing on the floor with her toys. Amara sat nearby, gently brushing her hair. Her voice was so soft, almost a whisper. Yes, my baby. Mama gave birth to you, Amara murmured, stroking Zara's cheek. I brought you into this world, and I will always love you. Ifunanya froze. Her heart stopped. She had been watching for weeks, uneasy about Amara's closeness to Zara, but she never suspected anything. Did she just say what I think she said? She leaned closer, pretending to tidy the room, listening to every word. Amara saw her at the edge of her vision and smiled softly. She continued, but loud enough for Ifunanya to hear. It was deliberate. Amara wanted her to hear. That night, after Zara had gone to bed, Ifunanya cornered Chinedu in the kitchen. Chinedu, what did I just hear? She asked, her voice shaking. Amara, she said she gave birth to Zara. Chinedu looked away. He ran a hand through his hair, guilt written all over his face. I didn't want to tell you, he said quietly. So it's true. Amara is her mother. I never meant for it to happen. Ifunanya felt like the floor had disappeared beneath her. Rage, shock, betrayal, and fear at all hit her at once. You mean all these years I've been raising her, and you never told me? She whispered, her voice trembling. You let me love my sister's child? You let her grow up thinking I'm her mother? Chinedu bowed his head. I was trying to protect you. Protect all of us, he said, tears in his eyes. I didn't want to destroy the family. I never wanted Amara to take her. The next morning, Ifunanya confronted Amara directly. So this is true, she said coldly. Zara is yours, and now you think you can just take her? Amara's eyes softened, but there was still beneath her calm. I just want my baby back, she said quietly. I didn't mean for it to be this complicated, but she's mine. I have rights too. Ifunaya's fist clenched. No, you don't get to take her from me. Not now, not ever. She's my daughter in every way that matters. Chinedu stepped forward. She's my daughter too, he said, trying to mediate. We need to stay calm and think clearly. Amara shook her head. No, you can't stop me. I brought her into this world. I have rights and I want custody. For the first time, Ifunanya saw the real Amara, a charming and manipulative person. The house was tense. Every look and every word became a battle. Zara was in the middle, unaware of the storm surrounding her. The house turned into chaos. Everybody was fighting. Everybody was shouting. Amara kept pushing to take Zara. She wanted to leave with her quickly. One afternoon, Amara took Zara out without telling anyone. She bought her a snack. She didn't know it contained something Zara was allergic to. Zara reacted badly. Amara panicked. She thought it would pass, but it didn't. The hospital was noisy, but their corner was quiet. Zara lay on the bed, small and weak, with tubes on her hands. Her chest was rising, but too slowly. Ifunanya stood on one side of the bed, holding the child's hand. Baby, open your eyes, she whispered. Mama is here. Her voice shook. Chinedu stood at the foot of the bed, staring at the floor. He couldn't bring himself to look at Zara. If he looked, he would break. Amara stood near the wall. She was shaking. I didn't know, she kept saying quietly. I swear, I didn't know. No one answered her. A nurse came in and adjusted the drip. She didn't smile. That was when Ifunanya knew something was wrong. Nurse, she said fast. Why is she not waking up? The nurse avoided her eyes. We are doing our best, ma. Zara suddenly coughed. Once, twice, then she stopped moving. The monitor made a long sound. The doctor rushed in. Clear the way! Clear the way! They pushed Ifunanya back, but she screamed, "This is my child! Please! That is my child!" Chinedu fell to his knees. "God, please," he cried. "Take anything else but not her." Amara slid down the wall and sat on the floor. Her hands were shaking badly now. "I just wanted to take my baby," she whispered. "I didn't mean this." The doctor stopped. The sound stopped, and silence filled the room. The doctor removed his gloves slowly. He looked at them and said, "I'm sorry." That was all. Ifunanya didn't scream. She just stared at Zara's face. Then she touched her cheek. It was very cold. She let out a sound that didn't sound human. "She was calling me Mama this morning," she cried. "She was fine this morning." Chinedu crawled to the bed and held Zara's leg. "I lied to protect myself," he said through tears. "Now I've lost my child." Amara stood up slowly. She walked closer. She reached for Zara. Ifunanya slapped her hand away. "Don't touch her," she said quietly. "You have already done enough." Amara broke down. She cried loudly now. "I didn't want her before," she said. "But when I came back, I really wanted to do it right." Nobody listened because it was too late. Chinedu regretted everything. He wanted to keep the baby, but he lost her. Ifunanya lost her marriage and her sister, and the only child she raised as her own. Amara lost the baby she only wanted when she was ready, and nobody won.